Hi, my name is Mike.
My name is Donnie.
And we're the Thewhetherdudes. Today's movie we have for you is The Three Musketeers.
This movie, well, the story's been told several dozen times. It's the same thing over and over, really.
Yeah, it's the same story. Three Musketeers have been told several times, like he said. The old cliche I could use, same crap, different day.
There we go. This movie was budgeted for $90 million. Sadly, it has only made 8.8.
And it has a rocky road ahead of itself.
Yes, it does.
It came in 4th in the charts. Number 3 would be Footloose. So apparently the footwork in Footloose was better than the footwork in The Three Musketeers, which I probably would agree with that answer, and I haven't even seen Footloose.
Yeah, I would probably agree with it too. The steel blades in The Three Musketeers was no match for Real Steel, which actually came in number 2 this week.
And number 1 would be Paranoia Activity. Not only did it go number 1, it matched. There was no one in second place for it. $54 million was made on this movie.
I'd be scared of that movie too.
Yeah, the only thing that's saving The Three Musketeers, they went abroad first, and they made $72 million abroad already.
Yeah, exactly. This movie, you know, is still enjoyable. One of the enjoyable parts about it is actually the swordplay in the movie. Still fun. I always like swordplay movies. They're always really fun to do. So
yeah, I would have to agree with him. The swordplay actually was really awesome in this movie. I can't romance with the sword. It's the fact that the last 5 Halloweens I've dressed up with somebody with a sword. So that was actually pretty cool. The only really dumb thing about this thing was these airships they had. I mean, come on, that just didn't make any sense. We couldn't come up with a name for it. I think they're called airships. We're going to call it whatchamacallit in this case, okay? Because we have no idea what they're trying to call these things.
Yeah, precisely. You know, we didn't just snicker at this movie either.
We actually laughed at this movie.
Yes, we did.
And it wasn't because of there was humorous stuff in it, but we were laughing at the fact, come on, an airship?
Yeah, some of the stuff they were doing. You know, one dumb thing actually was Mila's character. I'm sorry, it wasn't Mila herself that was miscast. It was just the character itself.
Yeah, the character itself was just totally out of the water. I mean, going, oh my god, it's like Resident Evil meets James Bond. It was crazy.
Yeah, she had the coolest gadgets in the world.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like, really?
yeah.
Who needs the Three Musketeers?
Oh yeah, I mean, come on. There was a scene where she did this metric thing. That was really amazing. You're going, oh my god, she must have seen this movie. It was just driving me. I need a break. I really need a break from this one.
Well, here you go, Mike.
Alright, the perfect break. Get out bar.
Another character in this movie was the king. I know the king was supposed to be a young... Oh, thank you, Mike.
No problem.
Was supposed to be a young, naive king, but he just seemed really dumb to me. I'm sorry. He seemed like a grown 5-year-old.
I'm thinking he was supposed to be the comedy relief, but he was a stupid release.
Yeah, comedy relief for sure. I thought... First scene I thought he came in, I thought he was a court gesture, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I thought it was a court gesture. So, moving on to the weather part of this movie, we actually had to weather it a rainy day.
Ooh, not just a rainy day with some freezing rain.
And to recap what that means, it means if it's a rainy day, that means rent this movie. But not just rent this movie, get a Redbox, watch on Netflix. Whatever you need to do.
Snowy day means don't want it. Almost didn't make rent this movie. If somebody else has rented this movie, steal it from them and watch it real quick. It's not really almost
or
worth
watch
that.
it with them. Because, you know, you get more entertainment with them than you are with this movie. Right?
Exactly.
Not saying it was a real bad movie, but it was a real bad movie.
Yeah. So, exactly.
And we're going to give you, take 5 good reasons why you shouldn't have seen this movie. 1.
The character Mila, I'm sorry, that
totally miscasted. The character was totally messed up and everything. Number 2, the airships. Come on, how believable are those? You know how much a ship weighs? It's got cannons on it. When they shot, it should have did this. It didn't do this.
It stayed straight, yeah.
I mean, we got Caribbean written all over this movie.
Exactly. That's what I got when I was watching this. Number 3 would be the fact that then the Three Musketeers storyline was definitely drowning in the fact of all his special effects and bad story things.
Yeah, they didn't keep with the storyline very well.
Yeah.
Number 4, it came in 4th in the charts. You know, that's a good one to use for that one.
Number 5 would be the ending.
We call one went, huh? We just didn't get the ending at all. It just blew us out of the water. And it's good they have these stupid airships, and I say stupid airships with the vengeance.
Exactly.
Because if they'd been on the water, this movie would have sunk like the Titanic. It just wasn't doing anything for us.
That's for sure, actually. So,
fortunately, it's kind of a bittersweet story for me because I love the Three Musketeers. I love swordplay, but man, with all these other stupid things that had around it, this movie just didn't do nothing.
Yeah, the best thing about this review right now, Mike, is the fact that I get to eat all this candy after we're done. That's pretty cool.
Boy, am I going to blow my diet all the heck.
The question from last week, if we can recall, would be, in the black and white version of The Thing, what year was it released, and who played The Thing?
And Lisa came up with the answer for this one. She actually was done in 1951, and it was Jay Marnez who played the creature. If you don't know who Jay Marnez is, he played in Gunsmoke. If you still don't know who Jay Marnez is, then Google it.
I will have to do that. This week's question, in the 1993 version of The Three Musketeers, who played the Cardinal?
Send your responses to
our YouTube channel or email account, thewhetherdudes@gmail.com. Thewhetherdudes, all one word, and whether or not to see the movie. Stay tuned next week when we weather another movie for you.